Welcome back to the Glimmer Forest, where snow sparkles like stars, winter winds whisper songs, and Lumi and his friends discover magic in every corner. Today's adventure is a Christmas tale, filled with bravery, friendship, and a little holiday wonder. Snow had covered the Glimmer Forest in a soft, glittering blanket. Lumi stood outside his glowing tree home, catching snowflakes on his hands. Each one sparkled a different color: pink, blue, gold, because winter in Glimmer Forest was never ordinary. "Look, Echo," Lumi said excitedly, as the little whispering moth fluttered beside him. "This one's shaped like a star." Echo giggled her chiming giggle. "This one looks like a tiny cookie." Suddenly, a bright streak zipped across the sky, leaving a trail of red and gold sparkles. Lumi gasped. That looked like... Boomf! A deep rumble shook the forest floor. Snow puffed up in clouds around them. Echo stuttered. Was that supposed to happen?" Lumi shook his head. "No, something's wrong." Another streak flashed, then froze in midair like time had stopped. Echo whispered, "Lumi, look!" Above the trees, a shimmering bubble of ice, blue energy pulsed, and trapped inside glowing red and gold was Santa's sleigh. Before Lumi could blink, a warm, booming voice echoed. "Ho ho, hold on! Is someone down there?" Lumi shouted. "Santa?" The sleigh wobbled inside the frozen bubble. "Yes," Santa called, struggling with the reins. "I'm stuck in a freezing snow bubble. Blasted magical blizzard. Always happens when I fly too close to enchanted forests." Echo fluttered up, voice tiny. "How can we help? We're way too small." Santa chuckled kindly. "Oh, little one, size never measures bravery. But this bubble, only pure light magic can slip through it. I can't move my sleigh, and I still have to deliver presents." Lumi stepped forward, glowing faintly. "Light magic. I can try." Santa's eyes widened. "You're Lumi, aren't you? The glowing creature of Glimmer Forest?" Lumi nodded. "Well then," Santa said with a smile, "you may be just the hero I need." Echo landed on Lumi's shoulder. I'm scared." Lumi took a deep breath. "I'm scared too, but we won't let Christmas stop." The frozen bubble shimmered like a giant snow globe in the sky. Its surface rippled with swirling snow and icy illusions. Santa shouted from inside, "Touch it with your light, Lumi! Only your glow can open a way." Lumi placed both glowing hands on the bubble. At first nothing happened. Then, his glow pushed through, forming a soft, sparkling doorway. Lumi stepped in. Everything went silent. Inside the bubble, snowflakes floated, frozen in place. Reindeer were mid-gallop, paused in time. Santa's coat fluttered, but didn't move. Only Lumi could move freely. "Whoa," he whispered. Echo gasped. "It's like walking inside a photograph." Santa smiled gently. "Lumi, the blizzard magic inside here creates illusions. They'll try to scare you, distract you, confuse you. But your light will guide you." Lumi stood tall. "What do I have to do?" Santa pointed to a swirling frozen core at the bubble's center, glowing icy blue. "That frozen heart is trapping us. Warm it with your light. But be careful. It will test you first." Lumi nodded with determination. "I'm ready." As Lumi approached the frozen core, snow swirled violently around him. The bubble darkened. Echo clung tightly to Lumi's arm. "I don't like this." Suddenly, a shadowy version of Lumi appeared, made of blue frost. It whispered, "You're too small, too weak. You can't save Santa." Lumi's glow flickered. Another illusion formed: Lumi slipping in snow, falling, failing, looking scared. Echo whispered, "Don't listen. They're not real." But another voice echoed, one that sounded like the forest itself. "Christmas is too big for a creature so small." Lumi's heart pounded. He closed his eyes and whispered to himself, "I may be small, but my light is strong." He placed both hands over his heart. His glow brightened, then exploded outward in a warm golden burst. The illusions melted instantly. Echo cheered, "Lumi, you did it!" Lumi smiled softly. "I won't let fear freeze me." The core flickered, ice swirling around it like a blizzard spinning in place. Lumi approached slowly, hands glowing brighter and brighter. Santa shouted, You can do it, Lumi! Just trust your heart! Lumi pressed his hands against the core. It was freezing, so cold it stung his palms. Echo gasped, Lumi, your glow! It's dimming! Lumi winced but pushed harder. The blizzard roared inside the bubble, swirling violently. Ice cracked. Lumi whispered, Christmas needs light, and I am light. He closed his eyes. His entire body glowed brighter, warmer, stronger, until he looked like a little star breathing. Crack! Boom! The core shattered into sparkles. The time bubble trembled, then dissolved like melting snow. Time snapped back into motion. Reindeer shook their heads. Santa blinked. Snowflakes fell normally again. Santa laughed thunderously. Ho, ho, ho! Lumi, you saved Christmas! Lumi stumbled slightly, tired but smiling. Santa scooped him up in a warm, gentle hug. You brave little light. I couldn't have done this without you. Echo puffed proudly. See? Lumi is tiny but mighty. Santa winked. Indeed, and I think you both deserve something special. He reached into his sleigh and handed Lumi a small glowing snowflake pendant. This is a snowlight charm. It will shine whenever someone needs your courage. Lumi held it close, eyes sparkling. Thank you, Santa. Santa climbed into his sleigh. Now then, time to save Christmas Eve again. He cracked the reins. On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen. The sleigh shot upward in a burst of shimmering stars. Before disappearing into the sky, Santa called, Merry Christmas, Lumi, and thank you! From every child who waits for me tonight. Lumi waved until the sleigh was only a tiny sparkle in the sky. Lumi and Echo walked home through the glowing snow, hearts warm. Echo whispered, You were really brave. Lumi smiled softly. I was scared, but helping someone was more important. Echo nodded. That's real Christmas magic. As they reached Lumi's home, a shooting star streaked across the sky, red and gold, like Santa's trail. Lumi held the snowlight charm. It glowed. Bright, warm, full of Christmas joy. He whispered, Merry Christmas, Santa. And the forest whispered back, Merry Christmas, Lumi. And so, Lumi learned that sometimes Christmas needs a little help. And even the smallest spark can save the biggest night of the year. If you enjoyed this magical Christmas adventure, tap the glowing star and join Lumi for the next holiday story.